Live from the 7th Hill Tap Room in Tallahassee, Florida, it's the Warchant.com Man Cave Show with your hosts, Gene Williams and Jeff Cameron.
Welcome to the Warchant Man Cave Show here at the 7th Hill Tap Room. I'm joined by Jeff Cameron.
Hello, good sir.
And you can listen to Jeff Monday through Friday, ESPN Radio 97.9 here in Tallahassee. It's 3 to 6. I know
That's
you go a little
correct,
longer
sir.
on Wednesdays when you guys do all the ultra popular headlines with our boy
Corey
Irish
Clark and
Chappelle
Irish
and Corey.
Chappelle and everybody.
It's good
times.
stuff.
Yeah.
Tell you a little about it, 7th Hill, Jeff. You know, next week is crazy. It's Black Friday. You got Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday.
Right.
And 7th Hill Tap Room will be in on the Black Friday.
What are they doing?
You know, half price on all crowlers. That is, I mean, I'm going to be here. I think they open at 9 in the morning.
You're going to be here at 9 a.m.?
What I love is you just roll through.
Are you going to do the shopping, then swing
you
by
swing
and grab your
by,
stuff and ride out? All right, I got
And $2.50 on select pints. So, yeah, come on by the 7th Hill Tap Room here on Appalachian Parkway, right under the corner pocket. And, of course,
I want to note something. I'm sorry, I'm completely interrupting. We are also going to be doing my show, Jeff Cameron Show, a show right before the Florida game on that Friday after Thanksgiving.
So just straight through. Oh, man, you'll have that going on during your show.
Yeah, so we can do it up. It'll be
Wow,
good time.
I don't have to definitely stop. That way I don't have to get up early and just come by, see your
by,
show,
yeah,
get the
we'll be doing
half-off
it.
crowlers
Good
and load
time,
up.
yeah.
It's a really cool thing. It's a 32-ounce can? Is that what they do? 32-ounce can, whatever you want. They just put it right there. You bring it home. You put it in the refrigerator and
Good
tailgate.
stuff.
Good stuff. Good for Florida. Yeah, before the Florida game, load up on them.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, we can't forget Jimmy John's too. Freaky good, freaky fast, freaky fresh. Speaking of when you want to Black Friday, man, you got to fuel up. Get yourself some mini Jimmys right there. You got them in the packs. You got the 24. You got the bigger one over there. What's that, Chris? We got the 48.
We got 24-12.
24-12.
There you go. Good.
That is so good for tailgating. I mean, you bring it to tailgate, so it goes faster than anything.
Between that and the crowlers, you're good. You're set.
Yeah, so we're all set to check out Jimmy John's too. Now, Jeff, it was one of the wackiest weekends on paper in terms of upsets. The craziest since what, 85?
Yeah, 1985 was the last time 2, 3, and 4 lost.
Yeah.
And that year, by the way, I believe it was Oklahoma lost to number 1 Iowa.
Wow,
what a weird thing to say.
That's number 1 Iowa.
Number 1 Iowa. Yeah.
Oh my God! What was like all the one? I mean, there was so many. Is there one that just you said I had no clue?
I think Michigan losing to the aforementioned Iowa Hawkeyes was stunning because Iowa just lost the week before 41-14 to Penn State. They've been lifeless all year long. They're not a very good football team. To see them beat Michigan was surprising because Michigan had been pounding folks. You know, Clemson had been living on the edge.
Yeah.
So, Clemson should have lost to NC State.
But Pitt being blown out by Miami the week before.
But pick and score.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd.
I agree with you. I think that was a little bit more shocking, but I would say I was still. You're right. Clemson, they should have lost to NC State, so I guess you could kind of see that a little bit.
Clemson struggled with Troy, folks. I mean, there's been some games this year where Clemson has shown themselves to be vulnerable, but Michigan, not as much. To me, I was surprised. I don't think either of them were surprised by USC beating Washington.
No.
Southern Cal is actually playing really well right now.
I think all the teams, whoever's in the Final Four in the playoffs, is going to be, thank God, they're like, good thing USC can't climb back into this thing.
They're not a team you want to play right now. They're playing really
hitting
well.
on all cylinders. Was there an upset you liked the most? Or you kind of, you really got it?
I enjoyed Clemson losing. Because in the moment, and here's why,
No ACC pride.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, if they get in, that's fine. And I actually like Clemson.
Well, it's not going to hurt them anyway.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. I actually like Clemson fans a lot. But they are a rival who we enjoy antagonizing when possible, and this has developed into a great rivalry. So to see them, for a moment, believe that their hopes and dreams were dashed at home by Pitt.
I'm with you.
Schadenfreude did say.
I did enjoy A&M also losing, just because I got frustrated by them when the committee put them in the top four.
Well, all they do is lose since that point. I mean, that's just another loss. Who the hell are they going to overrank out of the SEC now? It's Alabama.
It'll be somebody. Well, suddenly Arkansas
teams.
is probably going to be in the top number 5 or 6 or something next week. Who knows?
Arkansas, please. They give up 8 yards per carry.
Well, they give it the Mississippi schools. I mean, they keep losing. So what are you going to do? Now, what would be your top 4? The committee.
Alabama's number 1, Gene.
Another joke. We got some funny. My favorite one in the committee is coming up when we got the cartoon characters.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at this. Remember, you recognize that's the committee right there. I love the Beavis and Butthead are in there.
The fact that they added
Ralphie is in there.
Pushing cat. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so that's. Who would you be your top?
Well, here's your problem. Is basically what I've determined is that the college football playoff committee does whatever they can do to make things titillating. They're just attempting to get to you. They're trying to bother you. It's more about a power ranking at this point. For example, Ohio State and Michigan, which are both in that top 4, can't both be in that top 4. If you're projecting a playoff,
Right.
they have to play one another. So why do they do that? Well, they know things are going to change. So what they do is they throw something out there that will elicit talk, conversation like this. It kind of affects the integrity of the rankings, Gene. I think what they're doing is trying to get you and I to talk about it and everybody else around the country, which is good for college football, but they're not actually voting on the best 4 teams.
So it's a conspiracy.
Do you really believe that that's who they think are the best 4 teams? Perhaps that's true.
Who's your top 4? Give me your top 4. If you're on that committee and they're saying, you're Barry Alvarez and you're dominating the thing and you're like...
All right, well, here's what I would tell you. I do believe what the committee revealed by their rankings is that it matters not just who you lost to, but who you beat. And we tend to look at only who you lost to. Who have you beaten?
Yeah.
So the problem, like, for example, that Louisville has, they've got the best loss of the bunch, but who have they beaten?
Yeah,
I mean, we're not very good. But
FSU is it.
Right, and who have they beaten? So what they would say with Clemson is that, hey,
Well,
I know you
look
lost.
at both. That's the thing.
You do, but people
they
tend
don't.
to hyper-focus on losses. So people would say, wait a minute, Clemson's still in the top 4. They lost at home to Pitt, who's unranked. Yes, but Clemson beat Auburn. Clemson beat Louisville. Clemson beat the teams who you would maybe select to move ahead of them. What are you going to do?
It's crazy to lose to an unranked team in November and not even drop.
Because
to me,
we're
that's
stuck,
unbelievable.
But we're also stuck in the time where that was the death of you. When you lost mattered more than who you lost to.
I get Alabama's 1, Ohio State's 2. That I'm down with. After that, I don't agree with what they did.
So who would you have at 3?
Right now, based on now, it would change, but I think
So
right
you're
now in the
doing what the
snapshot,
committee-
you have to go with Louisville because they've not lost recently.
So you're going to put them over Clemson, who's
Yes.
going to play in the ACC championship game and beat them
you have to do it
head-to-head.
a snapshot now. You can't project ahead. Now, Clemson works their way up, but right now, Louisville would have to be there. Clemson just lost to an unranked team at home, and they should have lost. And I think they need to look at this too. A chip shot by NC State. They should have lost to 2 unranked teams at home, and they got the.
But they didn't.
And the game here was
But now
fixed.
you're and
the game here was fixed, Jeff.
Now you're doing
the
what we
officials
got-
were in on it.
No,
They
now
fixed
you're
the
doing
whole
what we
thing.
got so pissed off at the committee about, which is game control nonsense. With Florida State being undefeated down at number 4
But
at the time.
it's not
well, they
a
don't
game
look
control.
good doing it.
It's
They
an
don't
eye
look good doing
test.
it.
It's an eye test.
There's
I'm
not
sorry.
4 teams better than Clemson right now. Who are they? Name
Oh,
4 teams.
they're out. Louisville is going to beat them on a neutral
Louisville
field.
lost to them.
There on the last second. 8 times out of all these
What I
Dabo math.
think, you know what I think we have? Chaos, which is what you want.
Well, that's true.
I
It's
think
gonna be
anybody
fun.
I selected that
And
top
I would
4, not
also
named
put, I would
Alabama.
also put Washington in the top 4.
They just
They have
lost
1 loss.
to Southern Cal this week.
Yep. I would put them above. I'd put
Who
them
have they
above.
beaten? Utah?
Well, okay. And if you're the one who's looking ahead, they're going to play Washington State. They're going to have a rematch with USC.
Okay,
Maybe
so now
those
we're
2
projecting
teams.
again.
Yeah, but I'm going to say if
Well-
they do those 2, then they should be in the top. Shouldn't they finish in the top 4 if they beat those
Right,
2
I think
teams?
the point of it is that none of it matters right now. What ends up happening, and what I don't like what we've done with college football, is that losses matter. They don't anymore.
Well, yeah, I agree with you there. That's
Because we've expanded to a place where you can lose a game to an unranked team at home in November, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
By the way, how much does the Auburn-Alabama game matter right now?
Well, if
Not at all.
Well,
No, not at all.
they
Auburn
they
can
could
beat
drop
Alabama.
to a 2nd seed. They might drop 1 spot, Jeff.
So one of the biggest rivalries in all of sports has been rendered useless as of this week. If Auburn beats Alabama, Alabama's going to the college football playoff.
Absolutely.
So what the hell's it matter?
Yeah, well, I'm with you.
Yeah, here we
Well,
go.
I think once you went away, 2 is fine, but you can't have 4. To me, 4 is an evil. It's ridiculous.
Well, they're going to go to
4
8,
is a
Gene.
bad. Well, they
So
need to
when
go to 8.
Well, when they go to 8, get ready for losses really not to matter.
No, but I mean the genie's out of the bottle. You can't go back.
Right.
So it's out of the bottle.
So Jimbo's right when he says we're going to professional football. And oh, by the way,
But here losses will matter because you're going to take the 5 conference champions. So in a conference game it matters. So you're right. In a non-conference game it really is kind of irrelevant. But in the conference setting, conference championships
well,
will really
if you
matter.
lose, like Louisville did lose to Clemson, that matters.
They're
but
going to, but they can still be in
what I'm
with 3
saying
wild
is,
cards.
we would still be in the same situation in that Clemson could lose at home to an unranked Pitt team and they'll be fine.
Yeah, but I mean we're already past that level. The genie's out of the bottle, so we can't do it. All right.
We can do this.
Let's
we can do this
move
for
on.
days.
Yeah. Let's talk about that Clemson game, losing obviously at home to NC State.
It's kind of fun, actually, by the way. We're going to keep doing that.
You know, Dabo had some bad play calls. He went back to back, and he did some little Clemsoning going on there.
See, now he's really happy that things.
There it is. This week, it's kind of like you said. It's kind of nice to see that again.
At least momentarily, right? Just to laugh at it for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but let me ask you
They're
this.
like, why do we do this?
Does he have to lose another one? Let's say upset by Wake or the AC2
Oh,
truly,
sweet Jesus.
for Clemsoning to truly be back, and it's in.
it's in the inexplicable and disappointing performance, usually within the context of college football season. If they lose to Wake, they have Clemson in the most brutal of fashions. Yeah, absolutely. I'll buy the shirt at that point.
I like that one. I know it's disturbing to see that one.
You always post one thing that's going to cause
Yes, we have to do it, Jeff.
You love getting me. I'm surprised you didn't just decide for the hell of it to put the Miami guy snapping the ball.
Oh, well, you never know. You never know, Jeffrey. So, but they get a mulligan on Clemson. But do you think they need one more loss to really say Clemsoning's back?
To truly say it's back.
All right.
I'll give them a little bit of a pass.
Now, it will be worthy of a suck at Clemson if they lose to Wake.
We'll go straight into the woo suck.
All right. I didn't know if that was reserved for Florida State.
I gave them on Saturday night. I did tweet out a suck it. I gave them a little taste.
Very proud of you.
They weren't happy about it. Their responses to my suck it were not. They weren't happy about it. Yeah.
Funny about that. Now, last thing, we're going to talk about our friends down in Gainesville. We got to have a little chat because one of their players
said that he regrets going to school there.
Daniel McMillan. We're going to show that tweet right now. There we go. Yeah. He'd have a better career if he didn't go to Florida, which is a very smart young man to say that, to come out and say that, right?
Not at that point. Should have thought about that before he did go to Florida and actually played for them, and also before he hit send, my man.
I think he's like a top 5 linebacker at high school.
You really got to think about not sending that tweet, my man. I mean,
my number one advice if I got a kid going into high school or college, just don't even be on social media. Nothing good can come from it.
That is true. That's true.
Read it if you want to read it and be entertained, but don't. Now, this is only one of several infamous athlete tweets. I'm going to go through the top 4, Jeff, see if you agree with it. Number 1 on this list, I got Johnny Manziel. You remember this one?
The reason why I can't wait to leave College Station whenever
Can't wait to leave College Station. That was a good one when you're in school to go ahead and tweet against your school like that.
Showed his appreciation for Texas A&M.
Now, Dion Lewis tweeting about his homie, Aaron Hernandez. Yep. He snitched. His homie snitched on him.
Probably not a good idea to take sides with Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, we're never on his side, not a good thing. No.
Cordell
Jones, I love this Ohio State, Urban Meyer. So you know this is
we have class.
Have you seen this one, Jeff?
Football. When you come to play school, classes are pointless. Do you disagree with it?
Classes are pointless. He's an Urban Meyer player. Are we surprised?
Urban was like, that's my boy. That's what you do.
You got your priorities straight, young man.
Absolutely. He knows the deal.
And the number 1 all time has got to be our boy Laramie Tunsil. Even if his thing got hacked, that's the best one. Cost himself. I read a Forbes article that said at minimum, if he was going to go the lowest projected, which was number 6, it cost him it cost him $8 million, that tweet.
And he's having a fine season for Miami, too. It was elaborate. You want to talk about friends betraying you.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's where you need an Aaron Hernandez on your side to ice that home. Holy hell, that is crazy.
Wow.
That guy right there.
Woo. Jeffrey went there.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my
goodness. Nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, man. Who's doing that on my draft night? Somebody doesn't want to breathe.
All righty, on that note, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we've got Peak Organic Brewery here, and they're here on site at the Seven Hill Tap Room. They'll come over, give us some samples, talk about the brewery, some of their select beers next on the Warchant Man Cave Show. Welcome back to the Warchant Man Cave Show here at the 7th Hill Tap Room on Appalachia Parkway. Sponsored by good friends at Jimmy John's. Freaky good, freaky fast, freaky fresh. Load up on those mini Jimmys for tailgating this weekend, every weekend. And I forgot to do this, the little deal we do with the cards, Jeffrey. We got so wound up in the beginning.
Well, I can't stretch my mic.
You can't get out here. I'm going to show you real quick. I don't know if you need to move the camera here.
We're good.
But you get these cards, which is a beautiful thing. You go in, you pay your money, you get one of these babies. All you do is slip it right in here. And it tells you how much is left on your card money-wise and how many ounces you're going to pour. So I'm going to go with the little Lake Tribe Baxter's.
Get the well-behaved?
It's a little wheat action here, man.
Nice
a little wheat beer. So you pour that in there. Ooh, a bad pour, Jeffrey.
That's terrible.
Man, that is a bad pour.
It's like you've never poured a beer. I usually get the Old Chief, which is the double IPA.
Well, I know that you're all about the double IPA.
I am. I'm all about some
Was that a little super hoppy on that one?
It is very hoppy.
Well, see, that's why I elected the wheat.
Yeah,
not so much into that. So we'll let that settle down a little bit there. We're going to have our friends from Peak Organic come over in a minute.
And they have wonderful, wonderful beer.
Yes, they do. I'm looking for that.
I'm drinking some right now. This is called a Fresh Cut.
Really? Now, which was that? What is that, a pale?
No, this is, what is it, a Pilsner? I think it's a Pilsner, but it's got let him tell you.
Give us a whole rundown of that. We'll have them over here. In about a minute, we'll have them over here. So, got to talk about Florida a little bit here. You know, last season they lost their last 3 games.
It's a dry hopped Pilsner. I was right.
There you go. There you go. They lost their last 3 games. They're 7.
They did? They lost all 3 of those?
3 in a row at the
That's
end of
a
last
toughie.
season. They're 7-2 right now, riding high, but they have one of the worst schedules.
LSU,
strength of schedule.
us, and a bowl game, and they're fond of losing big in bowl games.
Yeah, they got to
Michigan
travel
last
to
year.
LSU. You see what LSU's done the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, think about when they canceled that game.
Oh, yeah, they
LSU
could have
was
played
down.
They could
They
have played
were
the
a
game.
little bit healthier.
That's
That was
right.
at home.
It was
That
an elaborate scheme to make sure Appleby started against LSU on the road.
That is not a good scenario for them. That was a bad decision. They should have actually.
Are you heartbroken?
Oh, it's hilarious.
No. The idea of having to play LSU on the road and then turn around and play Florida State here, I'm sure their offense is thrilled.
But here's the question: so technically they're alive for still the SEC East. Now Tennessee would have to lose one of its last 2, but Tennessee's horrible. They could easily lose, just stumble in Missouri or Vandy,
It could happen,
lose,
right?
and then Florida gets into the SEC championship
Oh,
game.
so you're
Would
rooting for it, aren't you?
Aren't you rooting for it? Would you like Tennessee to lose to see Florida have to play Alabama?
So what would you put the spread at there? Would you put Alabama as a 35-point favorite? I mean, that's a toughie,
40,
right?
maybe.
So the East is so bad that you'd have Alabama. It's like UConn in the Final Four against the other ladies' teams usually.
It's
Not
like
this year,
the whole
perhaps,
second half
usually.
they're resting their starters. It's like,
Holy
no.
jeez, man. 40 points?
But think how beat up. I mean, they're already beat up. They got all these injuries. They're going to play LSU there, then travel to
Heartaches,
Doak
man,
and play
heartaches.
this, and then go 3 weeks in a row after being beat down 2 games in a row.
So you're saying they're going to end on another losing streak?
Well, that's my point here, because after that bowl game, the one I'm seeing most likely is Nebraska. Not a great team in
They'll
the
beat Nebraska, right?
that
Iffy,
offense.
iffy.
That's a 50.
Would Florida beat Wake?
That's
a good game.
That's like
That's a good
That's like a
game.
10-3, 10-7
That's
type game.
yeah, 1st to 7.
That's a toss-up.
That's a good game. That's a good
I
game.
think so.
I agree.
But next year, who they open with?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Harbaugh's going to be pleased. But we open with Alabama, so I'm careful about making fun of other
I
people's
know,
openers.
But what I make fun of is this is the first non-conference regular season road game they've played, in how long?
25 years.
Yes, quarter of a century. Very good. 91 against Syracuse.
Boom.
Is there any Division I major team that has gone 25 years without playing 26
Not that I'm
years?
aware of. I know that their refusal to leave the state is legendary.
It's unbelievable.
But they can get away with it. They've gotten away with it. But
Well, when they played that 91 game against Syracuse, they lost. So they're like, no,
they
Spurrier
said,
at that
F
point
this,
said,
we're
we're
not doing
closing
this
it down.
anymore. I'm tired of this nonsense. Why
Never
are we up here
again.
in New York anyhow? Screw it.
All right, we got Peak Organic ready to come over? Or?
No, they're in
Nope, they're over there having a good time at the bar.
All right, so let me tell you this.
Yeah. All right, guys, come on over. You're up. Okay. So
The beauty of
we're
a
gonna
live show is you get that.
So this thing here, they kind of feature different breweries each week here at the tap room.
Right.
And right now they got Peak Organic. They got a lot of them on tap here, and they're gonna.
it's all very,
Oh,
very
look
good.
at this! We got some flights coming
All
over.
right. Let's get the explanation.
Thank you, Mandy.
What do we got?
All right.
2. We're double fighting.
To the Peak flight.
There
All right,
you
the
go.
Peak
Thank you,
Flight.
sir.
What do we got?
All right,
Introduce
inform us of what
yourself.
we're about to try here.
So we got a good balance of some hoppy beers, starting with a Pilsner and working our way to an IPA.
I've got the fresh cut right here, and I actually got the double fresh cut. The
super fresh.
Super fresh. Thank you.
It's one of our
Yeah.
Imperial Pilsners, and it's potently hoppy, absolutely delicious. And that's actually the first one.
That's the first one. Gene, you
okay,
probably don't
okay,
want
I'll
that
try
one.
it.
I know you're kind of soft. All right, I'm doing it. Here we go. That's
Oh, it's got a nice taste.
Oh,
to
it grabs
yeah.
you. It grabs you. It's got a real nice taste.
It's
Beautiful.
great. It was, the idea was, basically how much hops can we pack in this one barrel right here?
If you like hops, this is the one for you. All right. And what's the middle
That's
one?
not bad. That's tasty.
It's hoppy, but it's not bitter.
Yeah.
So you got that nice clean finish to it. The second one we got here is our IPA. That's our flagship beer. It's a great IPA. It's got great balance to it. What our brewery is all about is just how much flavor.
Oh, that's really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, how much flavor can you pack in there?
Give me the rundown of this IPA. What all is in it? This is delicious. It's got there's a note of something that I can't figure out.
So there are 4 hop varieties that we use in there. You got basically 2 types of hops. You're going to use your bittering hops, your aromatic hops.
Okay.
And so this is a beer that's just brewed with aromatic hops.
Got it.
So you
Got
have
it. I'm wearing some
Amarillo, some Nuggets, some Citra, all really bright citrus tropical fruit flavors.
I can taste the Amarillo.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get all that nice clean hoppiness, but it's got a phenomenally easy finish to it. Doesn't have that lingering bitterness. So
And the third one?
the third one is Fresh Cut, which is
Which I love. Which is the little less strong version of the.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So that
Imperial,
is
yeah.
that's the beer that Tallahassee
Oh.
gets behind.
That's the one you like. I know it.
I actually like the IPA the best.
Do you really?
Yes, I really
We got a lot of people that say the IPA is less hoppy than the Fresh
Yeah.
Cut, which is pretty wild. But
do. IPA,
I love
there's
the
so
fresh
much
cut.
flavor in the IPA.
Oh, that's good. I like all
I'm
of
digging
them.
it. So tell us a little about Peak.
Yeah, Peak, we actually launched in Tallahassee about 4 months ago. It's been a blast. We grew up in Portland, Maine, and made our way down to Florida a few years ago. And brewing all ingredients that are grown locally, basically a stone's throw from the brewery. So the idea was the farm-to-table concept as far as cuisine. Let's bring that to the brewery side. Let's take that family farm and take some awesome ingredients and brew some great beers with them. So.
And I want to say this because I've actually told people about this. I discovered your beer about 2 weeks ago. Hal up here, one of the bartenders, incredibly knowledgeable, said to me, "Hey, have you ever had Peak Organic? Anything by them?" And I said, "No." And admittedly, for whatever reason, just the idea of an organic beer, I think, kind of startles people.
Yeah.
I think but then I tried it, and it not only is it delicious, but you can taste how fresh and how pure. And I'm not just. I really enjoy your beer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people maybe get scared off for whatever reason, preconceived notions, but they ought not.
And I'm with you because
really
initially
good.
when some organic beers come out, my wife gets me, she's nice giving me, and I'm like, I didn't really like these, you know.
Right.
And I'm like, this is
actually,
I would buy
really
this.
good.
This is good
It's
stuff.
a concept that hasn't really come around in beer. You know, people are familiar with organic produce, organic
Sure.
wine,
Which makes all the sense in the world, by the way.
Same
But yeah.
ideas. It's it's just about ingredients that are grown in a certain way, and at the end of the day, if you can bring certain flavors out of them, it's great.
Well, you've achieved it. It's really good.
Yeah, good job.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Appreciate
Well
it.
done. And you've got the juice too. I mean, is that one you've had? I love the thing
Love
they
the
did. They
juice.
played off the OJ thing.
Oh,
and
it's
all
really,
that
really
good stuff,
good.
man. So
Yeah,
get the can of juice too.
Yeah.
What-
They got it up here, yeah.
Thanks for supporting, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. So yeah, load up. And that's the thing, you got the Black Friday. We'll remind people again, Black Friday, you get
Come up
half
here.
off crowlers, so you can go ahead and take these Peak Organics, get them in a crowler, half price.
Really good, man. And I'm proud of you for liking a hoppy beer like this.
You know what? I'm going to go fill up on that. It's not, but that's the thing, Jeff. It's not, it's got a
crisp.
little hop to it, but
crisp.
it's not over the top. I've told you I'm 50-50 on IPAs.
You're coming around.
You think I'm just not?
You're winning over here. I'm
No,
getting
no.
you. Come on.
But see, you can't even drink a lager now because you're too hopped up.
I am too
I
hopped up.
I want like
I'm
beers
hopped up,
across
baby.
the board.
I can't drink lagers.
See, but that's because you're too hopped up.
Well, you know, what are you going to do once you
But I like this way. I like the IPAs. I like them all.
Good.
Except for sours. I got to admit, I've got to develop the taste.
I'm going to get you over on the sours.
You might.
They got 5 right now on tap.
I know they've got
I've had
sours
five.
all
They're
over
really
the place
good.
here.
They're
Oh,
really
it's
good.
crazy.
Get you a
All right,
sour.
Jeff. This is going to be my favorite segment. I will say there is an unmentionable here.
Yeah?
But we can't mention him. But
You're not allowed to say his name?
No, because he's an unmentionable. But he
Got it.
tweeted out. He called the new scoreboard at Doak the whoreboard. You hear about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
So anyway,
Yeah.
in line with that,
He's
I'm
very
like,
upset.
You know, they're gonna sell a lot of ads.
Well,
on
they
the
have
new-
to. They're gonna make their
ads, so
money,
we're
yeah,
gonna go to
yeah.
that and see. Now we're gonna have this week. I've heard the next home game. They're gonna have Hannah and her horse.
All right. Nice.
Is going to be up there. So I'm going to show you some of the other things we got going on the whoreboard that'll be coming up here real soon.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a random dude face down.
No. This is the drunk cam. So what they do is there's people left in the parking lot. We're going to do a live drunk cam during
Yes!
breaks. Sponsored by, you could have like Jose Cuervo sponsor this. So we know you think
Easily.
that'd be a great idea,
Easily,
Jeff?
sure, absolutely.
Now we looked into this is the Warchant Man Cave sponsor. What do you
There we
think?
go. I like
You
that.
look good on the big screen.
I want us the boats and hose. I want us to. That
You do the
picture
boats
should
and
be up
hose.
there.
I'll be the
Yeah, I
one
would
we
like
use.
that.
All right, I'm with that. You know, Jeff Cameron show. Of course, we'll do. There
Oh,
you go,
nicely
Jeff.
done.
Big screen.
That's well done, guys. I like that. Yeah, that's
Now,
good.
the one I like, I think Bill from Corner Pocket could do a live cam during breaks from the Corner Pocket. There's Earl. You get to watch Earl celebrating at the Corner Pocket when that's How cool would that be?
He's probably singing. Go
Did you know that the last one, Miami actually looked into get drum up interest in Miami.
Oh, you got me! You son of a bitch! You got me again! Oh,
Miami wants to drum up interest in the program in Tallahassee, so they're looking to buy it.
Man, you got me again.
Oh.
You got me.
So you thought I got you early on that,
I
yep.
did. You got me again.
Yep.
Man.
So Miami wants to advertise on the whoreboard. What do you think?
You got me so good, man. I really didn't know you were going to do that, and that image is now burned indelibly.
Oh, boy. All right, when we come back, we're going to we play these crazy games, the flip cup,
I'm
the
still
beer
seeing
pong
the
and all
G.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
still
you're
seeing
going
the
to
center.
have nightmares
I'm
about
still
this,
seeing
aren't
the
you,
center.
Jeff?
Is he going like that? Is he doing his? Is he doing shush? Is he doing that?
That's the one that bothers you the most,
It's
isn't
the
it?
shush thing. I don't know what that's about. Stop it. Let's go to break.
As Ryan's doing that. Ryan's really rubbing it in there.
It's a toughie.
All right, when we come back, we're going to go old school, some quarters, something we both kind of know how to play. We've done a little bit back in our youth.
Speed from back in the day.
All right,
Sure,
we
let's
come
do it.
back in the Warchant Man Cave show.
Hello, Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's here.
What took you so long?
Jimmy John's, freaky fresh, freaky fast.
I love a man in uniform.
Welcome back to the Warchant Man Cave Show here at the 7th Hill Tap Room in Appalachian Parkway, right under the corner pocket. If you're a craft beer snob, this is the place. There's no other place in town, man.
I love this place.
Are you all right?
Beautiful wood decorations, the whole mahogany.
Kind of a
whole
little
thing.
speakeasy
Nice
type
and,
action here with craft beer. It's great. And of course, our friends at Jimmy John's, freaky good, freaky fast, freaky fresh. Get those mini Jimmys now. Joined by Ryan Kelly here, who's going to help us read down. First of all, Jeff, before we get into that, we're going to play little quarters here. And this is old school because, you know, all those other crazy games that kids nowadays, it was simple. You shot quarters, you drank beer.
Show me the technique, buddy.
Well, it depends.
I mean, that's not that I haven't
This is
played quarters,
the
but you're
go-to,
really
and I'll do this. The go-to is this, off the thumb.
Right.
And you do that, and you roll it like that.
Oh,
No,
it's
I
a
missed
miss.
that.
Oh,
It's been a while. All right, so there we go.
Oh, he answers right
And now you can go off the palm of the hand, like that. See that also? Another rim one.
Oh, there's a miss. Okay,
we go.
let's see if I get an answer. Oh, rimmed it.
And there's the classic, you do that. And then there's the,
This guy's real big river.
then there's the side shot. That's a little problematic there. You get to the side shot. There you go.
I've gotten a little. Okay. So
all right, but let's get our picks in this week. So we got some good ones.
You do the nose, right? Don't you?
You could go nose. You could go ear, head. A lot of them. I'm not going to try nose right now. I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
No, let's go. You go first, Jeff.
Boom,
So there you go.
it.
I will drink.
All right, there you go. All right.
Go. Keep going.
So keep
Picks.
going. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, let's start this. Mr. Cameron, I'll start the big
Rick,
review.
yeah.
Miami's off the snide. They're playing
You're going to
all right
chance that,
football
aren't you?
these
Crazy.
days.
You're going to chance it. Always chance. Drink.
They're headed to Carter Finley Stadium, and they're giving 3 to the Wolfpack.
The
What say
Wiz
you?
Palace. I will take Miami.
Miami? What say Eugene?
Yeah, I take Miami on that one.
Come on. I mean, that
Oh,
is State.
I'm going
chance
to
it?
chance.
You gonna chance it?
Oh, crazy. I guess I'll chance
Crazy
it. All right.
chancer.
Oh, missed
drink
it.
up, buddy.
I'm
All
drinking.
right.
Road to the Pac-12 title runs through the Big 12 title runs through Morgantown.
Oh, that's a good
the
one.
Sooners are giving 3
Well,
to the ears, you freaking homer. What say you?
You know what Jeff's saying.
Oklahoma.
I'm going Mountaineers. Give me the Hillbillies.
Got it.
right.
Woo!
Put the pressure on him.
As rough as Notre Dame has been this year, they are pick 'em at home against the Virginia Tech Hokies.
What an ugly.
Give me the Hokies, baby.
How can that be a pick'em game? Am I missing something? I mean, I know the Hokies have been a little up and down, but how is that a pick'em game?
I'm taking Virginia Tech.
Well done, man. You're set to go there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Crazy
Got
chance.
Got him
Oh,
on
he
the
makes
chance.
the chance.
Got him on the
Clutch.
chance.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Clemson's going to Wake.
I'll take
They're
Clemson.
giving 21.5, but I'll say
take
this.
Wake.
Clemson likes to turn the ball over. Wake likes to pick the ball off.
Yeah, well, we all like that. I will take Wake the hook. Convincingly.
This time, I don't think Clemson is going to be able to steal Wake's play, so I think Wake covers on
Is
this,
that what it
unlike
was?
last
Is that what it
week.
was?
Painful.
How about my man
Yes.
Bobby Petrino?
No,
Not having it. Not having it.
When I heard that, I'm like, really, it's Petrino.
I
I'm
doffed my
surprised.
cap. I went,
Yeah.
there you go, sir.
Anything going? Oh, that was a little high.
We're going to chance it.
Yep. Oh, another chance. He's going to
Oh, and he
come
goes
through again. Wow.
I am straight money.
All right.
You're not going to let me have another turn, are you? Keep
Colorado
going.
is the best story in college football this season, but a very underrated story is Washington State.
Sure.
Wazoo's going to Boulder, and the Buffs are given 4.
Give those 4. Go Buffs.
I'm with you, man.
College is a
Ralphie,
well-coached team.
one of my
They're
favorite
very
mascots. I like me,
That Mike
Ralphie.
McIntyre guy sure knows how to coach,
Sure
doesn't
does.
he?
He's a good coach. Good coach. Yeah, I'm
All right,
taking
shoot him up, Jeff. Come on, man.
Boom!
Just keeps rolling.
I am dominating him. This is unbelievable.
I can't get another turn.
I mean, he may never go again. This is crazy.
We need more beverage.
All right, here
We
go.
do. Can you grab
Oh,
one of them? There we go.
chance, Gene.
Oh, sloppy quarters there. That's usually an
Oh, that
automatic
was your
drink.
fault. You knocked out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thank
there
you.
it is. Coming in the
Here we go.
clutch.
I'm chancing.
Oh, there it is. All right, what do we got
Okay.
next?
All right. LSU is an offensively challenged team at times, but that's not going to stop them from being favored at home by 2 touchdowns against the Gators.
We're rolling now.
That's an interesting
Well,
one.
he got mad. He got mad. I was on a
Focus now.
it's over.
What we used to do, we go real fast. You don't let them breathe. When we were really
Yeah,
nasty,
you
we
just
just go
go.
boom, 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 boom. Yep.
LSU giving 14
That's
to
a
the
lot
Gators,
of
guys.
points.
Give me the
And
Gators.
2 bad offenses, man. Oh, I don't know. Pressure's on here. Gotta keep it up. Oh, missed it.
He missed it again.
Missed it. Oh, no.
Missed it again. This is a fairly even game.
I'm going to go with, I got to take, it's 14 points. I think I can see, I got to go Florida. I hate to do it, but.
There's a big one. That's a big shot right there.
All right, that takes us to our game, guys. Up in the Dome, Florida State is given a solid 21. I believe, didn't this have a hook earlier on?
It did. It's now down to
Worked its
21.
way down to 21.
I'm giving the 21 to the orange.
You're going to pick the orange?
No, I'm taking Florida State. I'm giving the 21 to the orange.
Giving it.
What I would like to see is a big picture of Fat Mangino next to the orange at the orange.
That is one of my favorites.
One of my favorites.
We should have run that on the show, man. Oh, right off there, I get the last couple shots here.
Jesus, that hurts.
Man,
he missed.
Wide left,
She's
man.
a mess.
Oh, there we go. All right.
I could appreciate a photo of Obi, Otto, and Mangino all
Oh,
together.
man, how good is that? Oh,
There's 3 in a row.
Got it rolling.
Gotta
Don't
go.
choke. Don't choke.
Oh,
Oh,
I get a chance. I get a chance.
here it is.
Oh.
I think we should
Switch up.
sign off.
No, wait.
This could get hairy real quick.
I'm going to go with, I'm going with FSU. Oh. We're out of here. We're done. Thank you, 7 Hill Tap Room. Thank you, Jimmy John's. Freaky Good, Freaky Fast, Freaky Fresh. Man, coming in here Black Friday. Half off crowlers and
throw that at the window.
$2.50 selected pints.
That's right.
So go shopping, come in, load up. If you want to get a gift for somebody who likes craft beer, what a better thing on Black Friday?
Get after
How cool
it,
is
man.
that?
No, this place is awesome. Good place. If you haven't been here, come here.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.